Hello everyone, this is Lulu. MaPo ToFu is one of my absolute favorite dishes from Sichuan cuisine. It is a spicy and a flavorful dish that is perfect for warm you up on a cold day or satisfying your cravings for bold and delicious flavors. It is made with the tender cubes of tofu, spicy Sichuan peppercorns, and ground pork. This dish is a true classic that is beloved by people all over the world. And today, I'm excited to share with you my own authentic recipe for MaPo ToFu that I've perfected over the years. So get ready to experience the fiery and mouth-watering flavors of Sichuan cuisine in your own home. Medium firm tofu is preferred for this dish, and I'm using 2 today. One is simply not enough. They're 16 ounce each, so I have total 32 ounce. You need 2 scallions, 1 cup of dry chilli, and ½ cup of Sichuan red peppercorn, ½ cup douban jiang, which is a red bean sauce, 6 to 10 garlic cloves, ½ pound ground pork. First step, cut tofu in small cubes. So one common challenge when cooking MaPo ToFu is ensure that tofu doesn't fall apart during the cooking process. To prevent this from happening, we're going to use a simple but effective technique that involves boiling tofu in salt water first. By doing this, we are helping to firm up the tofu and make it more resilient so that the tofu can hold its shape and texture during the cooking process. This technique is pretty essential for creating a delicious and authentic MaPo ToFu that is packed with flavor and texture. Then we'll mince 1 tablespoon of ginger. Mince all of the garlic cloves. We'll use the garlic for extra flavor in the end. Mince scallions. Scallions is for garnish in the end. We'll need to get a cornstarch water ready. I use 2½ tablespoon cornstarch. Mix with 6 to 8 tablespoons of water. Cornstarch water needs to be slurry. Adding this cornstarch water to the sauce is essential for thickening the dish and creating that signature silky texture that MaPo ToFu is known for. Creating the signature flavor of MaPo ToFu begins with toasting dry chili and Sichuan peppercorns. By toasting the chili and peppercorns, we'll help to release their natural oils and enhance their flavor. Then we'll use a pestle and a mortar to grind them into fine powder, which will form the base of our sauce. This step is crucial for creating a depth of flavor and complexity that is essential to authentic MaPo ToFu. Without it, the dish would lack the bold and spicy taste that is known for. By taking the time to toast and grind our chili and peppercorns, we will create a rich and a flavorful base that will elevate the entire dish and make it truly delicious. To start cooking MaPo ToFu, we'll heat up 2 tablespoons of oil in the wok over medium heat. Once oil is hot, add ground pork and stir fry it until the water from the pork has evaporated by about 80%. This step is about 5 to 8 minutes. Once the ground pork is cooked and the water has evaporated about 80%, and then add minced ginger and the key ingredients. First, douban jiang, which is a spicy fermented bean paste that is a staple in Sichuan cuisine. This will add a deep and complex umami flavor to our dish as well as a kick of heat. We'll stir fry the douban jiang with the pork for a minute or 2 until the aroma fills the air and the flavors have melded together. Next, we'll add in chili and peppercorn powder. This powder is the secret to creating the signature flavor of MaPo ToFu with its numbing and spicy notes. By adding it now, we're infusing our dish with this rich and complex flavor and create a beautiful deep red color that is characteristic of Sichuan-style MaPo ToFu. Stir fry everything together for a few more minutes until the pork is coated in the sauce and the flavors have developed fully. Add 2 cups of water in and stir for another 2 to 3 minutes. Now the pork is coated in the flavorful sauce, it's time to add in our tofu and let it soak up all that goodness. We'll add in tofu cubes, being careful not to break them up, and gently stir everything together to coat the tofu in the sauce. Then we'll give 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1 tablespoon salt, another 1 tablespoon chili and peppercorn powder. Then we'll cover the lid and let the tofu simmer in the sauce for 3 to 5 minutes, allowing the flavors to penetrate into the tofu and create the delicious, fragrant dish. After simmered for 5 minutes, open the lid, move around tofu for a minute first. Then it's time to thicken the sauce. We'll add in cornstarch water in 3 stages, which will help to thicken the sauce slowly and evenly and create a silky and a velvety texture. After adding in the first stage of cornstarch water, stirring gently to incorporate it into the sauce. Then we'll wait for a few seconds for the sauce to thicken slightly before adding in the second stage of cornstarch water and repeating the process again for the third stage. This will ensure that the sauce thickens evenly and doesn't become lumpy and gloopy. Once you add third stage of cornstarch water and stir it for a minute, the MaPo tofu is ready for plating. But before I serve this dish, I'll give a final touch to give the dish an even deeper and more intense flavor. Add minced garlic and scallions on top of tofu, then take half cup of a piping hot oil and pour it on top of the garlic and scallions, which will release their aroma and flavor. Also add a pungent, savory aroma that complements the spiciness of the sauce. And there you have it. My authentic Sichuan MaPo tofu is now ready to enjoy. The combination of spicy, savory, and aromatic flavors will tantalize your taste buds and leave you feeling satisfied. I hope that you've learned something new and exciting about this classic Sichuan dish. Remember, cooking is all about experimenting and making the dish your own. So don't be afraid to add your own personal twist to recipe. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel for more delicious recipes and cooking tips. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.